Today's June 26th. Today's quote is entitled, Japa Happens. And this quote came to me, or this idea came to me while I was teaching a Japa workshop about a month ago. And I think you'll like it. Japa will either happen to you or you will make Japa happen. You don't have to accept bad Japa. You can do something about it. So what does this mean? Japa either happens or you make it happen. Well, you could say life happens or you make it happen. So in life, if you don't have a goal, if you're not intentional, things just happen the way they happen. Or if you just react to situations rather than be intentional about how you want to react, then things just happen. And you might end up with a situation that you don't want because you didn't create it. You just allowed things to move you this way and that way. It's the same with Japa. You just pick up your bag and you start chanting. And if you make no effort to make Japa good, then Japa just happens, however it happens, according to your level of Krishna consciousness. If you're very Krishna conscious, it'll happen good. But if you're like most devotees, not that Krishna conscious yet, it doesn't just happen good because the ruchi, the taste, is not strong, or the advancement is not strong. So you have to make something happen through your effort to pay attention, your effort to avoid the offenses, your effort to just be awake and alive and inspired, your effort to pray, to enter more deeply into the meaning of the holy name, etc., etc. So you make Japa happen in a better way than it would happen if it just happens. So that's the first part of this quote. The second part of this quote is that when it's not happening, you should think, I don't have to allow this to happen. Like a lot of times when our Japa isn't good, we feel that, well, this is as good as I can do it, or this is the best it's going to be. And so basically, we're kind of just letting it happen, thinking that it has to happen this way. A little mantra to tell yourself is, I don't have to accept this low level of Japa. If it's lower than you want it to be, if it's not good, tell yourself, I don't have to accept it. I can change it. I can do something. Because often you're going to feel like you can't do anything. It's just, you're stuck. This is how it is. But you can. And so remind yourself that you can do something about this Japa. You can make it better. You don't have to accept bad Japa. You really don't. You can make it better. And just remind yourself, when your Japa isn't good, say, wait a minute. I can make this better. I don't have to accept bad Japa. I can do something right now to make it better. And then go ahead and do something to make it better. And you'll see, yes, you can actually do something. And that's a very powerful mantra, because at any point, at any time in the future, when your Japa is not going as well as you'd like it to go, you can just remind yourself, I don't have to accept bad Japa. I can do something. Either I'm going to make Japa happen, or Japa is going to happen. And if Japa is happening and I don't like it, I can do something about it. So try it. Don't just take my word for it. Try to apply this, and you'll see for yourself it works. You can do this. You don't have to accept bad Japa just because that's how you've been chanting for the last year or 5 or 10 or 20. You can change that. You can do that. And just remind yourself you can do it, and then you'll see it will start to improve.